I know that it is at this point that a lot of you will be saying, but the season's already started. Listen, I don't care, okay? I will die with these predictions, okay? I made them before the season, I can promise that. Touch wood. And we are going to make them today because I haven't had time, okay? I'm a human, I have life. Can you just chill out, please? Give me a break. So, we're going to do this, Premier League predictions, and we're starting with 20th place. And I'm going to go with Sheffield United to be bottom of the Premier League. To be quite honest with you, I think their squad has nowhere near enough quality. Lads, you've had the same squad for 4 years, okay? It's already got you relegated once. You've had no upgrades, and Dyer's left, Sanderberger's left, arguably your two best players. I think they're a bit done for, to be honest. Paul Heckingbottom, he's alright, okay, but is he a Prem standard manager? I'm not too sure. I think they are a bit of a yo-yo team in the last few years, and they're going to keep that title. 19th place, I'm going to go with Luton Town. It's a compliment to you guys that I've put you 19th and not 20th, okay? I think everyone has accepted that Luton are probably going to get relegated. It's the craziest story I've ever seen. The fact that Luton are in the Prem. They've literally got a stadium that they can't even play in. Yeah, they're trying to get reverse fixtures at this point. It's an absolute mess. I think their fans will enjoy their season in the Prem, enjoy playing the big boys. And then gracefully step back. Like people are saying, Rob Edwards, he's not going to leave just because they get relegated. There is no expectation this season, okay? That is all that's going to happen. And if they stay up by some miracle, fair play. In the last relegated team, I'm going for Nottingham Forest. They do have a good squad. I think it's going to be tough to keep them all happy. And I think the main thing is a bit of second season syndrome might kick in. They managed to pick up a lot of points last season from draws and stuff. I know Taiwo Awoniyi was really good. He's already done that in the first game of the season. I just think that some of those points they might not pick up this season as easily. They will go back down to the Championship. 17th place. The biggest banter club at the moment. Everton, sort yourselves out. They're paying for a fat stadium which they're going to be playing Championship football in if they're not careful. And I look at their lineup on the first day of the season and I think, oh my god, this is shocking. They've not made enough additions. They have not recruited too well. They've got Sean Dyche, who I think will be able to keep them up just about. But I think it's going to be tough, and it's tough to get these group of players working, it seems. So Everton, just avoiding relegation. Step your game up, guys. 16th place, in a bit of a mess at the moment because of the whole Mitrovic situation. I'm going for Fulham. Gracefully just about staying up. They have got quality in there like Paulinho, like Andres Pereira, those kind of players. But Mitrovic saying, I will never play for the club again, and seemingly he is still at the club. Well done, mate. It's the club that actually made you good in your career, and you're disrespecting. So I think Fulham will just about stay up with the quality they have, and the way I see it is that there's 4 teams that are worse than them this season. And 15th place. They could have been lower, but I'm going for Wolves. I think Gary O'Neill can keep them up. They have a way better squad than is taken granted for, really. A lot of people are making out like they have an awful squad. They have a really good group of players around them. 14th place. Bloody Burnley! It's bloody Burnley! Yeah, we're going for Burnley. Like I say, additions like Sander Berger. Nathan Tella will be a big loss this season. It doesn't look like he's going to come back from Southampton. And yeah, I think they'll stay up. I think Company can do it. 13th place, I'm going to go for West Ham. To me, they don't even exist at the minute. I couldn't tell you where they finished last season. They're just a bit in amongst the mid-table. They could get as high as kind of 10th, 9th, 10th, and they could get as low as 17th, 18th, yeah. Anything can happen. They've lost Rice. Oh well. Got Ward-Prowse in. That's a good straight swap deal, but a couple more additions needed. 12th place is the shock one for me. Bournemouth, I think, will be 12th. They're looking quality at the minute, I can't lie. They've got some attacking options. I've said this before. Ivor, Brooks, Christie, Ouattara, all of them. Solanke's scoring a lot of goals, and Iraola's looking like I don't even know, lads. He's looking like he could be a decent manager, setting in some attacking style. As much as the decision to get rid of Gary O'Neill was a very odd one. 11th place, I think they'll drop from where they were last season, but this is quite generous from me. I'm going for Brentford here. They've lost Tony for a bit, at least, but it is the equivalent of having someone out with an ACL or something like that. It's not too much of a problem. I think they could have done with a replacement. They could have done with a bit more squad depth, and that's why I think they'll drop off this season. But I think they could have some really good players in there that season. And Buemo's already got off to a good start, as is Vissa. 10th place. Why the hell have I put me? Crystal Palace are 10th. Yeah, I don't know why I've put you here, to be honest. If they lose Elise, they could be looking at a relegation scrap, I can't lie. Because the attack at the minute is so poor. And where are the players that you're bringing in? I'm hearing that they could be trying to bring in Che Adams. Why? Look, I've said they were 10th. This is how you know it was before the start of the season, because I thought they might bring in some players. Hopefully they keep Elise, they'll keep Eze. They should be good. I don't think they'll get that high, but yeah, that's where I've put them. 9th place, Tottenham Hotspur, with Postecoglou, or whatever his name is. Yeah, so I think they've got a better manager. They've got a better feel around the club now. Harry Kane's gone. There are going to be a lot of players that need to step up. You know, Maddison, Son. It's going to be a weird season without Kane for the first time. So, who knows? I did do this before they lost Kane, but I'm going to put them 9th. 8th place. I don't think they'll get as high as everyone's saying. Aston Villa. They've got to juggle European football. They have got some good squad depth. They've got players like Coutinho who can play in Europe, which is very good. But I think they'll drop down a bit to 8th place. 7th now, and I'm going to go for Brighton. Now, their squad depth is looking incredible this season. Like, players like Adingra. It's insane. So I think they could get 7th and just scrape in there. They're looking really good. They've beaten Luton 4-1 on the opening day. Very nice. 6th place, Chelsea. Probably a bit cruel from me, but they've still got time to gel. Pochettino's got to know what he's doing. So I'm going to put them 6th. 5th, I'm going to go for Newcastle here. Just about missing out on Champions League football, but they've got Europe to play, haven't they? So it's going to be a bit more tough for them. Again, the squad depth might be an issue, whereas the 4 teams above them have better squad depth. One of them is Liverpool, who will get 4th. I've heard things about the tactics, about that high line that people don't like, but they'll still get Champions League. 3rd, I'm going to go for Man United. Mate, they're looking alright. Bit shaky on the first day, but is what it is. And now for the Premier League title winners. I'm going to go for Arsenal to win the title. They've just improved their squad from last season, and I don't think Man City have as much. There you go. Man City 2nd, Arsenal 3rd. I don't know what else I can say about that. And that is 20-1, the predictions. Don't batter me, because I know you will in the comments, but see you in a bit.